is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another Feature Friday. And today we are doing Trash Wars. So this game can be found on itch.io. You can play the demo, and you can also, I believe, buy it. And so the whole premise of this game is you want to send as much trash to your opponent's side of the field as possible. You have a bunch of droids with you, and the droids will carry trash over, and there's a bunch of different tiers of droids. I will sort of talk about them right now, but you'll see them in game. So there's tier 1 droid, which is like a small little droid that has 1 life, carries 1 box, and 1 life basically means that if it encounters an enemy droid, they'll do 1 damage to each other, and then it'll die. Okay, and then wherever it dies, that's where it drops the trash. So you want to drop the trash on your opponent's side of the field, and you want to drop as much of it as possible. And then you have another droid that has 2 health and 2 boxes, a droid with 3 health and 3 boxes, and then you have a drone that flies over everything, does 1 damage to stuff, and also drops down 4 boxes. And finally, you have the cannon, which you need to charge up to 5 trash in order to shoot. And it just shoots 5 trash, just yeets 5 trash onto your opponent's side of the field. So I guess, without further ado, let's get started. By the way, guys, if you guys are new here to my channel and you guys enjoy sort of like little indie games like this, I'll be sure to watch this one until the end. And go check out my Feature Friday playlist as well as my other games on my channel. So let's get right started. So right now, I've discovered that I think the best tactic is to actually just send out the 3 cuber. The 3 cuber here is very tanky here. And so it'll take a bunch of hits. And then, but the 2 cuber actually has a lot more range, I think, than the 3 cuber. Okay, so right now, my opponent here is ahead in the sense that they have less trash on their side. Okay, there we go. But the 3 cuber is so tanky, so I can send out a bunch of them. And look at that. With the 3 cubes, I will be getting rid of more of my trash faster. But the double cubers are actually pretty good at countering the 3 cubers, because they are quite fast. But the 3 cubers are so tanky. And as you can see, the trash recharge rate is about the same overall. And so let's see, my opponent's just the computer, but the computer is picking up on the fact that that he needs to counter my 3 cubers. But look at that, 3 cubers are so powerful because they deliver 3 cubes, and they're like just the perfect amount of unit tempo and timing. Because if you use the cannon, you will fall behind in tempo so quickly. Because you just shoot trash over, but you don't send a little bot that destroys enemy bots here. And look at that. If you just sort of send out 3 cubers here, bam, complete total domination. Obviously, you can change the strategy up a little bit, but 3 cubers will completely dominate 1 cubers, or like your little one box drones, because your 1 box drones just have 1 HP, and they can only take 1 hit. But 3 cubers can take 3 hits. And look at that. Even the double cubers don't really stand a chance here. And the garbage is actually piling up so much that it's actually slowly falling over to my side. And the thing is, like, the resource gather rate here is the same, so there's no advantage of having all this trash on this side. In fact, actually, some of it's getting pushed over to be on my side, actually, because so much of it is being stacked up here. But it's okay. I'm just gonna keep dominating this computer with the 3 cubers here. Oh my god! I think he's trying to. He's sending out a drone here. So you see here, the drone here is gonna do 1 damage to my unit here, and it's just gonna drop 4 pieces of trash onto my side of the field. And there we go. I can't really counter. There's no counterplay to the drone really, besides having units that have a lot of health. Because the drones will completely slaughter your 1 cubers because it does 1 damage to them. There we go. So I'm getting some trash piled up over here. But my 3 cubers are dominating right now. This 3 cuber might lose here. That double cuber he actually got me here. But that's okay. I'm pretty ahead here. Although I think the tempo is now on my opponent's side of the field. So I'm going to actually not release the guy here and let this 3 cuber pass. Okay, there we go. And then now I'm going to send out a 3 cuber here because, there we go. It's actually better because I'd rather it's sort of like Direct Strike, honestly, for those of you guys who follow me for Direct Strike. It's a bit of a tug of war game here, and you sort of want to win back tempo, and you want to balance it out so that your opponent is the one that's eating that. Like, if they're being forced to send out 1 cubers, it's really bad for them because 1 cubers just die so quickly, and they don't only deliver much trash, but the 3 cubers here deliver so much trash here. Look at that. And then if you want to fire the cannon, you have to press 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the way you summon these units. So 3 summons a 3 cuber. 5 is the cannon, and the cannon's based on, like, I guess, like, sort of where it's pointing. So if you point it down here and it shoots the trash over, there might be a chance that it falls onto your side of the field here. But my opponent here is getting desperate here. You can see that he has 99 trash, and he has to send out 1 cubers or else he's going to lose here. And I think that's it. That's going to be game. And there we go. That is how you dominate this. This is a nice little short, like quick instant play game. There's also a 2-player feature, so you can play with a friend as well. Obviously, you have to be sharing the same keyboard, so instead of using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have to, player 2, I think, has to use GH, JK, and L. So if I look at the help over here, so there's like a really nice little infographic here. Yeah, so GH, JK, and L. But it looks like 3-cubers seem to be quite dominant here as far as like in terms of like the meta that I've seen. So here we go. That's the names of them: the Sexy, the 2, and the Big Mama. So I feel like Big Mamas are really good. And then you have the factory bar here. This is like just how like the recharge rate is the same for both players. I wish there was a little bit of a change with recharge rate, but obviously this is a nice little indie game. I quite like the aesthetic, and you know what? It's pretty good for what it is. And you know, I feel like you can have quite a bit of fun on this with a friend or two, or like your siblings, or even your parents. I don't know. It's a nice simple game here. It's just a little balanced Tug of War. I don't know what you guys think. But anyways, that's actually it for Trash Wars. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. And go check it out for yourself. I think you can get the demo on itch.io. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And yeah, leave a like. And stay tuned for more indie games on Feature Friday. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.